I'd like to belch directly into your face right now.
Philip Burnell is a man.
And he looks hard.
And he looks hard. I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. Hello, everybody. Eddie, well, your guy's nipples do look hard.
I'd like to belch directly into your face right now.
What's going on, everybody? As you see, I've been uploading, but I took a break from streaming. I needed a longer break from streaming. It's weird, because 9 times out of 10, when I'm kind of like, in my mood, streaming actually helps with it, but there's always that one time where I have a disaster stream. So I was like, I don't want any more clippable shit. So, because when you're a YouTuber, people will hold a grudge against you for something you did 37 years ago. So I'm like, you know what? Most videos are doing pretty good. I'm actually, even though the numbers aren't huge with the DSP video, it's a slow burn. It didn't die like the Game Boy video. I'll let you on when Jay is on, dude. He's a better interviewer than me. So I was like, you know what? I know I'm not in the right mood to stream. So I'm like, You know what was funny, Raphael? I'll get to the you're not a good fan of his personality. But that's how we do interviews, dude. And okay. Hey, I got some interesting news about Starfield, and I'll get into Super Chats in a second. I'm actually going to do a video. Jay's a better interviewer than me, Dead Man, hands down. I don't think anyone here in the audience will, Yeah, it sucks, man. I was hoping that they would learn, but see, that's the problem with the gaming industry. If you have one flop, it's so expensive that it could destroy you.
The Jostler donated $3. What's the minimum for StreamLabs? Listen, go
I
take
think
a
you're at
dump.
it.
Don't wipe so you don't have to wash your hands, and make me deviled eggs. Feed them to me, and beat Blasphemous tonight. Have a fun, chill, positive stream. Harry Meat Tunnel.
Be Blasphemous in a sitting? Yeah, no thank you. That's a Metroidvania game where I will get lost like every 20 minutes at least. I'm just saying, I was actually... Now, it's funny. I got a computer to review. I'm actually a big fan of B-Link, so... I'm going to just chalk this up to... It was a prototype. So, there was one computer I opened up. It was actually the Phil Burnell computer. You saw the correction I had to make in the video. The audio correction. Not naming any names.
God. Bright Burns 1985 donated $10.
Thank
Smashing,
you,
baby. Yeah, baby, naughty. Sorry, I felt like quoting Austin Powers.
It's kind of funny you said that because I was thinking of Richard Ledbetter before, who I kind of make sound like Austin Powers. I'm actually doing a video called Starfield versus integrated graphics. I want to try to get that up before I will get it up before the 6th. Because I think people will want to see that, because I think people are going to want to play Starfield that aren't really big into PC gaming or gaming in general, and maybe they have some kind of decent integrated graphics and they want to see if it could run. Sorry, I had a brain fart. And good news is if you have anything RDNA 2 minus the Steam Deck, that's a different story.
I was LOL at DSP staring at the HDMI cable part.
That was barely exaggerated. You do know that, right? For those of you. Yeah, and I know a lot of people are who are on Game Pass are gonna be like, wait, if they have like PC Game Pass, they're like, wait, my computer isn't technically a gaming, because Starfield's the kind of game, Elden Ring too, that people who don't game will still want to pick up. You know? Yeah, I actually got medical edibles. So what did I missed a lot of stuff here. So let me get... So I talked about
QTV's
that.
excuse for not going on Ackman's Live is BS. I just remembered he said he couldn't join cause he's driving.
As he was typing feverishly and replying to him in a Discord. And he looks hard. I answered that actually with the sound machine. Rich, you are just in time. I took a big shit that's kind of sharp and irritates, so it's like you have the shit plug, I call it. Hold on 1 second. So you have the shit plug, where like in the beginning it's a little darker and it's harder, it has like kind of like a marbly look, and then it gets smoother. It's still a solid log, then it gets smoother, but that plug can fuck up your hole for like 48 hours. I don't know why I had Dark Souls 2 music, but it fits, talking about your asshole. You tuned into exactly what the fuck you were supposed to tune into. Thank you. This is the quality content you subscribe for. Sea of Stars. Why does that sound familiar? What's up, anime? So yeah, I'm glad to see that people still watch my shit on the main channel. And it's, I mean, it's up and down. That's how videos are. I know the DK Oldies video in and of itself, actually reviewing the 3 consoles, is going to be big. The monitor video is going to be big. That maybe I should film that tomorrow in Starfield. I got to get Starfield and the phone, but I got to get Starfield up because I want to get it up a few days before the 6th. Not a mucus plug. It's just it's the part of the turd that it's a. Why am I? Who cares? Why am I debating a turd? I wish to hear some Phil sounds. You could get them, and thank you everyone for being members. You're fucking awesome. I forgot to shout them out.
Luke Chandler donated $10. Dad, I've missed
Richard
you.
Simmons.
I hope you enjoyed the night off yesterday. Also, how is your daughter? Can we hoot?
You could get, yes, you could hoot.
Hoot wireless.
I mean, she's doing better, man. For her to be back to herself almost is going to be like a year. So, yeah, Dead Rising still is a good game. Quantum TV's excuse for not going on Ackman's. Yeah, it was complete BS, dude. He's sitting there, like I said before, typing feverishly, but he won't go on. Like, get lost. You're just afraid to talk. He's another one, too, that he knows his story will fall the fuck apart if he talks one-to-one with somebody.
Oh my God.
THEDEADMAN donated $3. Rich, let's watch to CEATCHA Predator and suck the caked up shit out of each other's unearths after a long day of vigorous butt fucking. Birds, Bubbles, Phil.
Birds, Bubbles, Phil. Why don't I use the birds more? That's weird.
Bubbles, bubbles, bubbles.
I'd like to belch directly into your face right now.
You don't want to be butt fucked. Trust me. Philip Burnell is a man.
Yeah, one thing, Kyle, thank you for becoming a... You haven't been around for a minute, dude. Where have you been? Have you been here, Kyle, or am I going crazy? Were you another person that was wrongfully banned? It's just... Oh, God. Yeah, you know what's funny is that when Jay...
Dr. Sex E. Coco donated $3. Oh Rich, I'm a happy man. Starfield is amazing. I made Sex E. Coco as my character. Calling Starfield, Fallout, Skyrim in space, is seriously underselling how much there is to do. It's been helping me through my DSP survivor's guilt. I'm diarrhea free.
Oh God, yeah, I can't believe when Jeremy and Jay came to me telling me that there's an illness you could get from shellfish called DSP, and I'm like, stop. 60 to 80 hours a week. Ah, no, now I know where you've been. The mystery has been solved. And I was pleasantly surprised. Well, one thing I hate. I understand
Bloody took a dump on his friend.
Listen, I'm going to take a dump on you. I understand, like, there's benefits to borderless full screen. I don't remember what the hell they are compared to actual exclusive full screen. I get it. But when it's borderless full screen, it only lets me scale the resolution from 4K. So if you're on integrated graphics or a graphics card, even a dedicated one suited for 1080p, but it's a demanding game like Starfield, so you want the dynamic resolution and FSR to help you at 1080p, not help you downscale from 4K or change the resolution from 4K, you're fucked. So I have to change the native resolution of Windows down to 1080p. Like, give me the fucking option. And another option, too, Bethesda, I beg you. Give me a frame rate cap. Yeah, it adds a little more lag.
Just
but
bought
if, like,
an Xbox One S yesterday just to play Starfield. I need help. Should come on Sunday.
Xbox Series S or X? You didn't buy an Xbox One, that's for shit sure. There's a mod already. Yeah, I hope that someone picks up. There is a big market for the Saints Row franchise. You just fucked it up. I should have said that in the video today. There is a huge fucking market. Should you say how many milligrams are in those gummies? That's the big question. So let's see here. Dak, I didn't even get to you yet. Saw you tweet about corporate-friendly reviewers. I have to say, I totally agree.
Dad, may I be mod again? I was for so long. Also, keep up. Her streams are so funny. Stoned. Smiley face. Also, Chris Chan's charges got dismissed.
I know. Does Chris Chan need supervision? I hope so. Well, yeah, dude, they don't say anything. You ever notice, too, that a lot of the companies, like if there's like a one of the higher-ups that goes out for an interview, they won't go on an interview where it's not even tough questions. Like, I'm not saying attack. That's the same thing that a podcast has accused me of. I don't want attacking. You ask people questions about the brand, whether it be them as the brand or the company they work with as the brand.
Red Pilled Sonic HU donated $3.
Oh no. Oh,
My
no.
mother is a fucking whore. She can buy a PS5 and get on Xbox Live. Bob and I agree on one thing. Smash
What?
Bandicoot, Donkey Kong and NES can tear up her hairy meat tunnels. The power of Kong compels you. May DK's cock being upon the dimensional merge, you whore.
What the fuck just happened? 15 milligrams. Okay, it took me a second. My brain didn't work. That's not bad. That if you're not used to taking them, you'll feel it, but you won't be like on the floor, depending what your tolerance is. Most likely not. What the fuck just happened, though? I have no idea. So if they're 15, I don't know. What's your fucking tolerance, man? That's on you. What's your tolerance?
Oh my God.
Dr. Sex E Coco donated $3. And now the ball is in Sony's court. Microsoft is releasing their biggest exclusive ever on their subscription service, and Sony raises the price and does fuck all.
Sony raised.
PS Plus,
Wait,
but
no.
Sony really needs to show us why it's worth it, because right now, no.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, they have Starfield. You know what Sony has? Saints Row 2022. Great.
Congratulations.
Oh my god. So take one and see how you feel. Wait 45 minutes to an hour and see how you feel. That's advice I can give. And then if you feel like, hey, I can handle a little more, maybe take half of the second one. Cut it in half. It looks like a good game, Kyle. I'll buy Mario Bros. I don't care. I go man-child for that game.
Oh my God.
The first edible
The
you had was
Jostler donated $2. You know your audience is gonna be disappointed if you don't do some weird ass shit when Jay comes down there. We
Of
better
course
see
we're gonna
Jay
do
and you
weird
covered
shit.
in maple syrup rolling around with each other. $2 on StreamLabs in minimum if you can hear this.
Ah, we can, so it's $2. You know why I did that the other day? Because I was gaming. You know what I played for some reason after I got off the stream? I probably should have kept streaming. There's the Streets of Rage remake, and you could play as a muscular gay man that his running special attack is putting his tight muscular ass cheeks in the enemy's face. I'm not kidding. I'm not fucking kidding. Yeah, me too, Dak. Like, that's when the console war, like, I feel like a lot of people that were
Dad
in
Joey
the
from
console...
DK trying to be a mod.
Yeah, right. They ate me. Even though I did give him credit with the Sega... I think that I got an N64 from him that was in pretty good shape, too. It was something I thought of at the last second, and I didn't want to... You know... So let me see. Good evening, Dad. Hopefully you're doing well. I'm here 90% recovering from COVID. And can I get 2 DSP sounds? Yes, you can. You get 3 sounds. You get a bonus.
Wow. You're getting Grandpa excited.
Lick the shit in my asshole.
I'd like to belch directly into your face right now.
What did he say about me? That I wear like adult diapers or something? I guess he must have saw my video and wasn't happy with it.
Rich, you and Jay are doing a great job. I am loving the recent videos. I just bought a Switch OLED. Best looking screen I had played a video game on.
Let me see. I don't have StreamLabs open. I'm an idiot. I've just been listening. Well, at least you know I've been listening. I know there's super chats I got to get to, too. Dad. You started with Dad. Why is it... Oh, wait, that's a super chat. Derp, 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 derp. Oh, my God. 100 milligrams. How much to rub PC cooling gel on your head again?
Think Before You Sleep gives advice to PPL who are misguided. He does lean Republican, but he does keep his criticism constructive and actually does research.
Yes, Beal, you could be a mod. You were around for a very long time, and you were perfectly fine as a mod. I scammed... Where the hell have you been, too? You haven't been around for a while. You're another name. I scammed Best Buy for a new TV to play Starfield, so you'll bring it back in 60 days. Oh, my God. I'm just... You know what's funny, Google Fish? I'm going to... In the video, I'm going to do Starfield versus integrated graphics. B-Link sent me a computer. I like B-Link. The computer I have that I did the Phil video on was B-Link. That's actually still getting slow growth viewership, too, which we kind of predicted. It's one of those videos that will just naturally, slowly get more growth
How
from
much to
Phil
rub
detractors.
PC cooling gel on your head, again?
Again? $100. You know, and it's weird. Then, like, some other, like, the raw, you know what I actually have? I know it's going to be a 6-figure video. Some companies, like, hey, if they send it to me now, fuck. Hey, we have SSD drive full of illegal ROMs that's designed to work on your Steam Deck. And I was like, yes, please. When does Nintendo's new game come out? Yes, you get a master. Yes.
Boing, boing. Now I'm gonna masturbate.
Yeah, dude.
First edible I had was 100 mg. The floor.
Jesus, Streamlabs, you're like 6 months behind. Rich, you and Jay are doing it. I'm loving the recent videos. I just bought a SWOLED, which the screen on it is beautiful. Best looking screen I've played a video game on. Yeah, I agree. All they need to do... I hope Nintendo is not going back to LCD or whatever you want to fucking call it for the next gen Switch, because they think they have to be 1080p plus. I would take the whatever the fuck they're going to call it. Hopefully, just switch something, switch my ass. I would be perfectly fine if they put that same panel on there, just with the more powerful SoC. But Nintendo is Nintendo. They're going to do what they want to do.
God.
Pulse Attack donated $3. I am so fucking higher than usual, and I am playing Starfield with my Apple Watch in the watch from the collector's edition.
Oh, really? I don't know if I'll play Starfield tonight, because I'm going to... Ooh, I got to set up a capture card, too, for that. Because I'm going to do a video, Starfield versus integrated graphics. And I want to try... I would like to get it out for Monday. Hope I can do that. Anyway. I have a small penis. Whose breasts are better? Intro guy has more pronounced nipples. Thank you for being a member for almost a year too, Metro Game. But Intro guy, even without the those rubber gummy, they look like gummy bears. Like if you
They lied about SF you can't fly like they said.
Yeah, well, it's Todd Howard. He's known for the sweet little lies meme. What the fuck did you expect? You know what I mean? What's up, Jin? How are you, man? All these lies tell these sweet little lies. Da, 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 da. I'm getting to more of the super chats. Yeah, it just works. So thank you, Mark McCauley. Thank you, Metro.
Anyone who wants to smoke weed
Jin.
should move to Minnesota. You can have up to 2 pounds on you without getting in trouble.
In Minnesota? Really? Isn't that a red state? $100, Union Jack, because that is pain. That it actually hurts. I'll make sure if it does happen to keep my fucking eyes closed. Oh yeah, Evil Nutrition. It was read out before. You started at 100 miles an hour, 100 milligrams your first time. Oh, it's blue. I didn't know Minnesota was blue. I thought it was red. I'd see. Listen, I'm gonna go to a planet and run around naked with Todd Howard. He'll love it.
You and Jay should be Santa and ELFS.
Sexy Coco, I fucking hate you. Okay, hold on. Let me get a towel. I'll be right back. That doesn't sound right, but you know. Fuck! Thank you, and I fucking hate you simultaneously. I guess I'm back to streaming.
Oh my God.
Dr. Sex E Coco donated $2. Chat, let's make something clear. I'm not trying to stoke the fires of the console war. I want both companies to improve. They need to be praised when they do good and called out when they do bad. That's the point of competition. It's good for all of us.
Do you think it's stupid that Nintendo is releasing another Switch old, fuckful face? Sorry Series S stupid MS naming system.
Alright. Of course, it's always, hey Rich, you're streaming. Let me ask you 37 questions. I'm back. This is gonna be fucking torture. Okay. We'll get rid of the birds, just have the music. Why are you like watery?
I will donate every day to remind you and Jay to do a mukbang stream when Jay comes down there.
I will get to all super chats. That is a big fucking dollop. You see it? I can't tilt anymore. Oh, fuck. And I know people, oh, Rich, Sexy Coco's a simp. No, the fuck he's not. He paid $100. Oh, God. It's like I poured a giant. Oh. No, he's a sadistic motherfucker.
Can I get in now?
God.
I'm gonna master DSP.
Oh. Oh, yeah. That is. Oh, that's cooling gel. Oh, yeah. Ah. Hope I could. There. Oh, I'll leave it off for a little bit, of course, or else it defeats the purpose. Oh, that is. That is like. Oh. That is like Vicks Vapor Rub on steroids, dude. I can't really do any.
Sony's charging $150 for a catalog of games that can't be played on their $200 PS Portal. Yay consumerism.
Oh man. I'm holding it. It's not. It was worse the other time, but it's not comfortable. My lips are chapped. It looks like I've been sucking dick all day. Okay, I'm oh. Oh God. Oh fuck. Titanius, I don't know if you're here, but welcome to the team. Oh.
I put Todd
Here's your
Howard on
clip.
my PC home screen. Cause it just works.
Oh. Oh God. I gotta make sure it's like all off. Oh, my head feels cold. Yo, it feels like I stuck my head in a fucking freezer. Oh. Alright, you're right, I did it right. Oh, God. Oh. Oh. Oh, that is weird, dude.
Cooling gel.
Oh. Get it all off. Fuck me. Oh my God. Oh, it feels brisk in here now. I can't see a fucking thing. Oh yeah, I don't have my glasses on, that's why. Ah. Huh. Yeah, it was the Cinco cooling gel. No.
You bet
Yeah.
I did. I'm insane.
Yeah, like That ain't simping. That's being sadistic, and I'm very proud of you. Very proud of you. I'm not like other people who give you the privilege of them taking a shot. However, I will give Phil a small defense. Well, no, I kind of don't, because if he was a recovering alcoholic, why is he touching alcohol? For that, like, I wouldn't even, if I did it, and I won't do it, like with taking like an edible or something like that, it gets you down a slippery slope. So I kind of well, look, Phil wants to make money. Let's not be, I'm not stupid.
Just upgraded from Galaxy S10 to a S23 Ultra.
Ooh. Something is giving me this urge to go back to Android for a little bit, and I don't know what it is. Maybe all that cooling gel hit my brain. Hey, Phil, if you need to cool that computer. Oh, that little computer. See, there's a lot of people who make a very valid argument, and I actually agree with him. It's a strange one, and then we'll get into, shockingly, get into a little bit of Phil. We always start with a Philitizer. Because I don't want people to OD on Phil. I know, like, Google Fish has OD'd on Phil. That's probably why he calls me. I think he's trying to distract me from watching Phil. I told you, man, that medical marijuana's kicking in, dude.
I'm a best.
Like, look, Sexy Coco supports the show a lot, okay? So, like, people, but he likes to see me fuck around, like, and that's okay, you know. And I've blocked people before that. I actually gave everyone a second chance, including someone else I won't mention. Actually, that was the 372nd chance with that person, and they barely, like, it was, and it wasn't that they were a big financial supporter. So I try to treat everyone equally. Like, I don't go, oh, because you've spent XYZ, you get around a band.
Sexy,
but,
rich, beating heart.
You know, you can't, because then people feel like you're doing favoritism, and I don't. He actually donated a decent bit. Beal, good point. I tolerated him because he was cool for a while, and then he just fucking lost it again. And even after he started losing it, I'm like, dude, relax your anus. And then he just went off the fucking rails completely. Like, you could, goodbye, fuck you and your money. Yeah, he became weird. I'm like, dude, I like, and you know, I give a lot of chances. I try. And it was like, no, man.
God.
Jinx donated $3. Is that the cooling gel that comes with the Cinco phone?
I guess subconsciously. You know what? I had to have gotten the idea from that. Because, well, if Phil, cooling gel, and I'm like, cooling gel? What the fuck are you talking about, Phil? You're talking about, like, aloe vera you put on if you have a sunburn? Cooling gel. So I was like, let me make a skit out of it. When I actually first recorded it, I didn't. That's one extra thing I wish I added to that video. I didn't realize till it was on my head. I gave Wes another chance. I was like, just don't say racist shit, dude. Because I kind of did like a mass unbanning, giving everyone a second chance, or 60th chance, or 100, depending on the person. So, yeah, I wish Jay put the
I'm on the wrong side of Chatterbait.
You know, I was watching porn the other day. No, that's not the story. The irony. Of something that I'm putting the rag for the microfiber on top of my seltzer. The ad that popped up was, what's her name on Chatterbait? I forgot her fucking name already. Amaranth. Which I don't care, but I thought that, like, her whole thing was like her husband was forcing into her, like, a lot of those deals. Like, so it is what it is. Whatever. If she's happy, she's happy, and if no one got hurt.
My God.
Master Rambo donated $3.
Oh, that was short. I was expecting you to do like 60 of them. Sexy Rich, what's up, video game junkie? Dr. Sexy Coco is gonna bust. I'm just glad I kept my eyes closed the entire time. I got a phone for intro guy. I actually gave him an S10 before he went out back to Cali. He's like, yeah, man, the goddamn screen is cracking on it. I'm like, well, stop fucking your phone then. And then he's just like, no, I will not stop fucking my phone. Go fuck yourself. No. Motherfucker, Duty Streams was like, how much to put on your penis? I'm like, dude, you couldn't give me your life savings to put it on my dick. I like my dick to function and work. Life wouldn't be worth living without my small penis.
Pulse Attack donated $3. I am so fucking high and I am playing Starfield with 2 watches and I am crying because my cat got neutered and his balls are all lasered.
Well, that's good because, dude, before my cat got neutered, rest in peace, baby kitty. He just recently passed away. I was taking a nap. I woke up and the cat was fucking my arm and came in my arm. I'm sure your life savings is a pretty big number, but like, I'd rather be broke with a functioning penis than have 10 million in the bank and a non-working dick. Is there anyone here that would refute that? Hi, I'm horny for you. Thank you, Andreas, for being horny for me. Rub me in all your books and nooks and crannies.
What is a simp?
What is a simp? A simp is someone who, like, in my opinion, it's someone who thinks that they're going to get into, usually it's a dude who thinks he's going to get into a relationship with a woman by, like, it's like if I thought when we went to those Twitch streams that these women were going to hook up with me because I'm a member. Like, no, that to me is truly what a simp is. Like, I actually, with one of my accounts, I told Phil to shave his head and grow out his beard and he would look like the world's most handsome man. So you could say, people call me a pay pig. You could say I'm a simp for Phil. He didn't react to it.
Oh my God.
Dr. Sex E Coco donated $2. Go Galaxy. The S23 Ultra is the 4090 of smartphones. It's great all around. I love OT. One UI is so clean, and I honestly like it better than stock Android. Samsung is offering a solid product. And the screen on the S23 Ultra ruined all other screens.
Video, though. How does it record? That is the only thing, really. I mean, because I like things about Android. I can deal with both operating systems. I've used them so much, I'm used to both of them. One thing that I couldn't take with Samsung, with Galaxy phones, is even the video, the stabilization was too aggressive. And if you turned off, because they usually combine, Apple does it too, they combine optical and digital stabilization.
Rub me in all your books and crannies.
Yes, I will. They combine both of them to get you a super smooth image. So just like my super smooth ass. Samsung, however, at least the last time I used them, which was a while ago, it's always like, even if you're still, like it's trying too hard to make it as still as possible. It's improved since, maybe I might buy a Galaxy. I don't know. I'll think about it. I just, for the video I'm doing for the integrated graphics versus Starfield, I bought a beastly... What did I buy? I could look at it on my phone. Which NVMe drive? Thank God for tax write-offs. I'm literally using it in a video, so...
Hi, I'm horny for you.
Thank you. I don't know who you are, so I'm not sure if I'm horny for you, so...
Congratulations. 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 Congratulations.
Try to relax your anger.
Congratulations. 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 Congratulations.
Oh my
Never
god.
doing bubbles ever again.
Congratulations.
Best Buy's app is dog
Congratulations.
shit slow.
Congratulations.
I love Best Buy
Congratulations.
pretty much as Amazon.
Congratulations.
But their app,
Congratulations.
You take the bubbles
Dad,
and shut
do
them
a
up your
random
fucking
poll
ass.
for
How
us to
about
see
that?
what wins.
the random.
Congratulations.
Oh, you're talking about Phil. Western Digital Black SN850X. It has pretty insane read-write speeds too. It's actually really good for the PlayStation 4. I think. Is that a heatsink that's on it, or do you have to get a heatsink for it? I know Saberin actually sells a universal heatsink for the PS5 that you could get to slap right on it. Anyway, it's $299, 4 terabytes. I'll look at the exact specs because I'm sure it's like, Rich, just give me the read and write speeds, you lazy fuck. How about I do that? Specs, here we go. Maximum read speed is 7,300. Maximum read speed
What do you think of the new
7,300.
Mario Switch?
When does it come out? I'm going to get it. Thank you, StreamLabs, for saying the voice text to speech like 30 minutes later. 7,300 megabytes per second for read, 6,600 for write. What does Sony recommend for the PS5? I'm pretty sure that exceeds it. Yeah, I'll get to do Mario game. I'm a giant man-child. Of course I will. So so I'm giving like everything this integrated graphics. I am handing it Starfield on a silver platter. Yeah, it exceeds it. I was pretty sure, duty. Actually, shout out to Phil's Computer Lab. He actually
My God.
the computer.
The Jostler donated $2. Sent ya a quick tweet. You with the
Okay.
cooling gel on your face for 10 seconds lol.
Oh God. But with this computer, I'm giving it everything. Gonna give it a super fast SSD. Phil's Computer Lab, that's what I was saying before. He was reviewing the computer, and he's really good, man. And there was 2 different settings you could change in the BIOS. I already had one set, performance mode, to get the 65 watts out of this B-Link computer. And there's a graphics mode you could set to gaming. And I tried the intro of Starfield, and it looks promising so far. If I set the native resolution to the screen to 1080p, not 4K.
I live in Michigan. By me there's about 4 stores. The quickest one by me 10 miles to get edibles. I used to be straight edge, no drugs, no alcohol for about 12 years. Edibles helps my back pain, works wonders.
Yeah, dude. You know, I have a lot of stuff going on right now, and edibles does help with that. I was like, because there's part of me sometimes that wants to stop, but no, I drank one. It's doesn't have fake sweeteners in it. It doesn't do anything. It doesn't have a crazy amount of caffeine. I drink one of those a day, and it's like 10 calories for the whole can. I think it looks pretty good from what I've seen so far, Mario.
What is your favorite game?
My favorite game of all time? Super Castlevania 4. I would say Elden Ring is either in second or third place. Third place switchable would be Bloodlines. Yeah, my top 3 games are Castlevania and Elden Ring. That's it. I keep on going back to Dead Island 2. I keep playing it. I haven't beat it yet, but I keep playing it over and over because I'm just having so much fun with it. I love the melee combat. I love the animations. I actually, just to show you how beastly that computer is, let me show you exactly which one, because I don't know the model off the top of my head. I'm saying you don't think I'm stone rambling. And then eventually one of these 7 years we'll get to Phil.
Hey Rich, should I still buy the PSVR 2 or the Meta Quest 3?
That's a good question. That is... Oh, look, a sponsor who wants to sponsor me. Congratulations on 1.03 billion subs. Thank you. I've been there for 14 years. Where is it? It is here. Download the picture, you butthole. There. Now, funny little story about this.
My
I've had
God.
DBZ King 119 donated $5. I just can't get into Starfield. I dunno why, but I'm finding myself incredibly bored with. It's not for me, but I hope other people enjoy it, and I hope it does well. I need Microsoft to have a win so they can slap Sony out of their complacency this gen.
And they are very, very complacent. You are not seeing the computer because I haven't switched to stream or screen. I was saying I'll give
What is your favorite game?
I'll give whatchamacallit a shot. Starfield. I'm not really a Bethesda guy. I think I've played now there's double audio. Jesus fuck. That's something new with StreamLabs where it used to just keep the same audio. Yeah, I know it. I saw exactly what it was. Fucking pain in the ass. It didn't. They did an update, and now StreamLabs sucks dick even more. Like, oh god. Yeah, new SNES Classic. If you're a collector, a lot of the games you could get ways.
Just got done eating McDonald's and now I gotta get stoned. And get 5 BRSTS.
5 breasts? Yes, of course.
Breasts. 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 Breasts.
Oh, we're getting to all the super chats. I love you too. Now I'll play more of it, man. I was playing, like I said, I was playing Streets of Rage. And it was like the remix that's on the Xbox. And the character I was playing was this really muscular, super flamboyant gay guy. It was the funniest shit. When you did the run move, he puts his ass cheeks in your face. And he slaps the shit out of you. It is the funny... I was dying laughing, man.
2D Mario and 2D Sonic coming out in the same month. It's the 90s all over again. I'm looking forward to both.
Yeah, me too. Me too. I love 2D platformers. Yeah, Julie, what the fuck is going on with Quantum? You sent me a video. Everyone keeps talking. I don't know if Julie's here yet. So yeah, it's funny though. I actually had my dad. I put a new SSD in the B link that I had because it didn't take 4 terabytes. And there was a problem with it. It was just getting hot and not working. I'm like, hey, Dad, if you're bored and you want to take a look at it, Godspeed. And he took it apart. He's like, I don't see anything wrong. Maybe the copper heat pipes don't have gas in them to actually dissipate the heat. So we're both thinking...
The game is coming out on 20th of October along with the new Mario OLED.
Yeah, I don't know if I would get a new Switch right now, though. I don't think that would be a good idea. Anyway, though, Dad opened this up as he was putting this back together. I was actually in another room and I put the new SSD in the other Phil cooling gel PC, which that one works great. Another power button. There was an extra power button, I guess, when they put this together, and it just fell out. The extra plastic power button was getting stuck where the fan was, and the fan wasn't spinning. So it was just throttling.
New SNES Classic at $150 to $200 worth it?
Yeah, I answered that before, so... I'm not going to put it in a bottle and breastfeed it to you. Yeah, we need a new Switch. I agree. We need a new Switch. Anyway, let's watch Phil be cringe. We'll do a Philitizer.
Starfield, nothing but.
We're already off to a good start.
But Starfield, all of the hype is exploding right now.
He needs to stop. Phil, you exploded. You have to stop.
My explosion of
shoot.
satisfaction.
Did I miss the Xbox stream? Rip lol.
He actually doesn't sing terrible. If we're going to make sure we stay objective here, he really isn't a bad singer. But he's Phil. I love how he denies that the banana song exists, too. Like, that was actually pretty funny, so Phil. Why did you stop with the banana song? I am banana, tasty banana. Yeah, his voice is raspy, but he's not a terrible singer. He's not. No, a 1060's too. Dude, integrated graphics would give a 1060 a run for its money. Like to do RDNA 2 and 3 stuff. RDNA 2 and RDNA 3.
Rich, I love you.
Breasts, yes.
Breasts.
Bubbles, bubbles, bubbles.
Your shoulders.
We lost 50 viewers? No, I flushed them. Those viewers, I flushed them down the toilet when I was in the bathroom. That's where they went. We didn't lose them. They just, I selectively dumped them from the stream. So that's all good. All right, here we go. Ready? Starfield, nothing but Starfield.
You already did this, Phil. Oh, it's just replaying.
All of the hype is exploding right now.
So does that mean Phil is exploding?
Oh my God.
Gabe 831 donated $2.
Thank you,
Played
Hulk
Starfield
Hogan's.
on my Asus Rog Ally. At first the game was running at 2 FPS, but there was an update for the graphics driver in my Asus that I didn't see cause it was listed as an optional update. Asus blew it, but after it was running at 45 FPS.
Dude, everyone gives me shit that I talk shit about the ROG Ally. But the SD card slot, even mine was like, it's just the design of it. Unless they make a new one where the SD card slot is in a different spot, it makes the SD card get hot. And micro SD cards, especially if they're doing a lot of reading and writing, they get toasty to begin with. And you're going to have the heat from the SoC or APU or whatever the fuck you want to call it blowing past that.
I just got my bird notebook today a day late. And the first thing I write in it is a drawing in my own art style of the RTU icon with your glasses on.
Listen. So, and the new driver for it, the ROG Ally, everyone was like, oh, Rich, that's a big L. They just came out with it. So I go to the crate, with Armor Crate. Of course, it's called Armor Crate because Asus, like, get over the stupid corny ass names, Asus. It's 2023. Check the updates there. Nothing. Go to my Asus. Check the updates there. Nothing. Go to Asus's website for download support for the ROG Ally. Nothing. I'm like, okay, what the fuck? And everyone was like, well, Rich, it's in the Discord. Duh.
Oh my God.
I'm like, yeah, that's a great...
Clap Button donated $3. I am gonna remind you every day for a mukbang with Jay when he comes down there.
I'll have him feed me too. So it's like, that's not... These devices are for the average consumer, and that's why the Steam Deck is also winning out right now, is because of the consistent updates, the ease of use. Not saying that the Steam Deck is perfect. It's far from it. And now it's almost too underpowered, I would say. Kind of weird to say that. Time flies. But you take it out of the box, you use SteamOS, and it works. You don't have to go to a Discord to get the fucking... I know, like, my Asus now, it's actually rolled out, but it's... They could have done it better. Like, I don't understand why AMD is not handling the driver updates for these exclusive chips, which are nothing but 7840s with the AI shit taken out of them. What would an RTU phone look like? My fucking ass. Thank you, Mario, for it. And yes, you get 5 bubbles. Thank you, Hulk Hogan's giant taint.
Bubbles, 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 bubbles.
And it's not even like, but my thing is like, that's not, and I'm not an idiot. Like I said, I checked the 2 different apps. I checked the Asus website. I'm like, what the fuck? Where are these drivers? Because even Ratchet and Clank was unstable with the old drivers.
Phone look like?
It was unstable. So but now, you know, Radeon Adrenaline, that software doesn't work. But you know, who the fuck cares? If it's not going to let you update the drivers from there, I don't really care about the other features. I could just tweak the features per game. What time are you used to me streaming? Later or earlier my time, Samir? I haven't been streaming the past few days. It's kind of nice not to stream. I needed a break. Under 1,000, yes, you could definitely build a good piece. What resolutions are you looking for?
Your streams have been helping me get through COVID, so thank you. And he looks hard.
He looks hard.
And he looks hard.
Glad you're getting over COVID. No, and those drivers that sometimes you get through Windows are hot fucking garbage, Deep Fryer. But it is what it is. I got the official Asus driver in there. It does perform better. So, I don't know. I'm still thinking on selling the fucking thing.
Starfield. I will play Starfield. Hopefully it doesn't suck. Now let's find out. All right. Starfield. He looked like he was looking at laser piss.
You know what's weird is that it's funny how some humor is okay, but if it has any humor with the female anatomy, he has to like hide behind his fucking Mike Tyson's Punch-Out picture. Isn't his name like Fart Knocker or something too? Like, Phil, I thought you were beyond all these jokes. But you're not really beyond them. You have to be beyond the sexual stuff because your wife will get pissed off. I'm assuming.
Why wouldn't the Rog Ally just do the driver updates as mandatory system update?
Well, if they didn't have this stupid OEM exclusivity fucking deal, Asus and whoever uses the Z1 Extreme, I think the new Lenovo, that's why I'm not excited about it. They should just have the drivers going through the Adrenaline software, just like the 7840 and all the other AMD processors, or whether you have integrated graphics or a graphics card from AMD. Why they're Asus too, out of all fucking companies, they're, hey, yeah, you update the drivers, thanks. And the way it's what are they just going to update it like once or twice a year when there's a super fucking major release like Starfield? Oh, that's great. So you have to hope and pray that the exclusivity deal, the timed exclusivity, cuts off fast enough so you can get updates from AMD themselves. Ugh, what an awful idea.
Oh, relieving myself.
I'm going to have like 87 clips from this stream.
Feels so good. Miner? His name is actually Miner, huh? That's not describing what he is. His name is...
I'm sure it's compression, and this was re-uploaded from Phil's stream. But the integrated graphics actually look like it's running it smoother than the Series X, but I'm going by a fucking video, which I know it means less than nothing.
Corporal Miner. Wow, look at that! He shot the rock so hard it's floating.
Booty Warrior donated $5.
Booty
RIP
Warrior.
to the Melbourne intruder's butthole. He'll probably never intrude someone's house again.
Albert and True. Who fuck? What happened to his ass? CB96, from what I'm seeing, is terrible. I should probably do another video on that. I should just record 2 videos on Starfield tomorrow. They probably will both get good viewership, too. Because people will want to know that. You guys would want to see that run, wouldn't you? And I know you'd want to see the integrated graphics, too. I'll think about it.
Loading. That's great. Look at that. Our first physics glitch. We are arguably 2 minutes, 3 minutes into the game. We've already got a nice floater.
Phil, are you talking about your turds? Listen, Phil, you said I worked...
Anyone know how Starfield runs at low on Steam Deck?
Oh, it's... Why are you so... I'm going to have to... You know what? I have to turn off for the super chats. It's just too far behind. It's like 7 minutes behind. It's like something I answered 30 times already. I'm annoyed at StreamLabs, by the way. Text-to-speech disabled. Just for StreamLabs, it'll be on. But for super chats, I'm going to turn it off because it's... StreamLabs has lost its mind tonight. It's like 40 minutes later. I'm being extreme, but it's a while later. So, yes. Do not buy a Steam Deck to play.
The Jostler donated $2. The past month,
oh my God, I heard about that, Kyle. You're right.
To build a PC. It's hard to be conservative when you've never built one before. Might spend $3 grand. I want to stream guitar and gaming shit on Twitch or YouTube. Thankfully, I have a good personality and a...
Dude, that's... Yeah, I heard about that now. Yeah, I was like... I remember thinking that's like some Pulp Fiction shit. I'm not... It's bad to laugh at. I know. I'm probably going to get canceled now. Here we go. I'll have to go on side scrollers. Oh, it's like... Surprise, motherfucker. You break into my house, I'm going to break into your ass. Because I'm a warrior. I need to stop. I'm stopping. Stop me. Stop me now. He's right. I heard about this. Okay, guys. I did hear about it. They're not bullshitting. That's insane. I currently have 4 consoles. PS2, PS4, PS5, and Series X. I'm going to sell them and only keep the PS5, joining the Master Race. Why don't you keep the Series S, too? You'll have your bases covered. Home Invasion. Like, it's not funny. That is never funny, but the situation is just so fucking bizarre. How could you not laugh? Oh, man, I broke into someone's house, and the next thing you know, the homeowner's butt fucking me. Give me a break. Give me a fucking break. Oh, my God.
Very nice. Minor. No, wow, they're all last name Minor. Interesting. The whole Minor family works down here. Johnny Minor, Debbie Minor, Eduardo Minor, Jacques Minor. What happens if I walk into the laser like this? Like, what if I do this? Oh!
Yeah, it'll hurt you, Phil. I would assume that a laser going into your testicles would hurt.
THEDEADMAN donated $3. Your pirate ship can eat a bag of dicks. Your pirate ship can eat a giant bag of dicks. Your shitty wee boat as a fucking joke. It's just the unwanted leftovers of a grubby tuggin' barge.
I'm actually not. I was actually thinking about getting more so.
Dude, do not shoot me, Troy. Whatever you do, don't fire that laser. Ah! That's my balls. What are you doing, Troy? Troy, stop doing...
He does not realize his lack of self-awareness is incredible. You say you're not, I'm beyond the sexual humor, as you're sitting there purposely standing in front of an NPC so he could shoot a laser at your balls.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Dr. Sex E. Coco donated $2. I come across a ship battle in orbit above Uranus. I kill the pirates, and board the ship they were attacking. It was taken over by other pirates and the gravity was malfunctioning, turning on and off while we fought. That's Starfield. That was amazing.
It sounds good. Is the voice acting okay? That's, I think, what really killed it for me. My thing is, you either have good voice acting or no voice acting. Like with Skyrim, it was just like, oh my god. Why? Not only do I not care about what this NPC has to say, he sounds like a bad actor from a community college. What the fuck is wrong with you? And you want me to sit here and listen to this drivel?
Oh my god.
John Rambo's goatee donated $3.
John
In
Rambo's
other locale
goatee.
news, White Bowser's Patreon has been taken down. Cyrax's been going insane with this trial. He found a new lawyer set in the trial back a month since he thought his lawyer was a troll. I'm convinced he's only got one pair of formal clothes.
Yeah, and he only has a webcam from 1997. His webcam. What is it? And it's like it films at like 11 frames a second. Oh, man.
Now, I'm standing directly in front of you. Ah! Troy! Come on.
Keep in mind, if there were breasts on the screen, he would tell you, he would talk for 30 minutes. Do you know? If this person with the laser had voluptuous breasts, he would pontificate about how he is so beyond this kind of humor. You can't make this up with this man.
Ron Jeremy Left Nut donated $2.
What?
WHO shoot better ropes DSP. Frank, Craig. ORBEATUMPS with his SM7 BBC?
Well, hey, I got an SM7 BBC in front of me now, too. What's the don't hate on this microphone. It's delicious and crispy, like low tier God. I mean, look, man, I've had my derp moments on stream. You're going to. Being live, that's always part of it. Okay? And I know I've had recent derp moments. But with Phil, almost every day is a derp moment. Every day, he just punches himself in the face. Have I fucked up on stream? Oh, yeah. I am sure there are people who will hate me forever for things that have happened recently. It is what it is. I owned up to it. I can't take it back. It happened. But that's Phil. Oh, well, not the screaming, but the losing it. He loses it in different ways every day. That's the difference. Imagine Cyrax and... dude. He has the physique of a sperm cell. He has no... Say it for me, Salvatore.
Your shoulders.
They're gone. Yeah, his derp moment is hitting the go live button. I was talking to Duty about this today. The DM, I was like, there's an empire of media around Phil. Do you realize that? Arguably more so than Wings and even Boogie combined. If he capitalized on it, but he won't. He won't do it because he wants to be taken seriously so bad, and it's so dumb.
Come on, man. Holy shit, what an asshole. Burn your fucking dick off.
Oh my god.
The Jostler donated $2. From what I've heard, if you like the heavy role-playing from Oblivion, New Vegas, and Outer Worlds, Starfield is supposed to be decent. Also, the Jostler needs help building his first PC. Give the Jostler a call. He will jostle you after covering you with.
How much do you have, Jostler? We could actually do it not tonight, but one night on stream, where I go to just PC parts picker. People like seeing that shit. It's easy. But let me know your budget, and we could fuck around. I love that shit. Did I mention that little PC that's really cool that I found the extra power button that was keeping the fans stuck so it overheated? And thank God my dad fixed it. Has a butthole for where you put a power plug. It has a magnetic butthole. I'm not kidding.
Oh, no. It's a laser, not a sledgehammer. Ease up.
Sledgehammer? Is that a sledgehammer?
Dude, he had something in a clip. I actually time-stamped it. I may grab it where he said something about turds, and it was so fucking funny. Yeah, because as my dad was looking through that computer, I'm like, because I'll admit it, I'm like, no, there are too many screws in this thing. There's something wrong with it. And I'm stoned, and the screws are all like 5 different lengths. I can't remember this right now. So my dad did that when I took the Philip Burnell cooling gel computer. I put a new SSD in it. And while I was doing that, he did that. And like he said, he didn't find anything. And I looked too before he put it back together. And all of a sudden, as he's putting, because it's more like sandwich layers. That's how they get the computer so small. All of a sudden, ding, ding, ding. Oh, that's another power button. It was stuck in the fucking fan. And I remember when I took the review unit out of the box, I'm like, what's that shiny thing near the fan? Is that just the wire for the to power the motor or the fan? I'm guessing, right? No, it was a power button keeping it stuck.
$2. Good evening, Fitchard. I am the brand of brands. Coffee of coffees. Why haven't you given any updates on your training? You realize that you just streaming and not putting in the work. My master will knock you the hell out. All hail Jeremy and his grift.
That was and I will give you, that was an emotional journey of a StreamLabs. My mouth is dry as fuck. I got surprises also. I will give you, that was a universal roast. You roasted me. You roasted Jeremy. We're roasted like his fucking beans. That is how you do a roast. Everyone around you, man, they just get lit.
Oh my God.
DBZ King 119 donated $5. A friend of mine at work asked me why I always bring up Phil. I told him it's like watching someone crash a fancy car into the same wall every day. But each day it's a different fancy car with the same idiot driver.
Jostler, what's your budget? But, yes. I watch Phil, like, the highlights of Phil. Like, I'll watch Duty streams. Here you are, dude. I watch Duty streams, Snort Hogan, Snort Burnell. Like, I was doing benchmarks on the fucking May 1st burst computer while watching highlights of Phil from Phil Detractor channels. I have a problem. It is what it is. So, like, even if I wasn't streaming... Like, yeah, it's Ank's entertaining streams. No shit. But, even if I wasn't streaming, would watch Phil. He's like my reality TV show. Like, Gundam says the same fucking thing. Depends. You could actually tell if you don't eat fatty foods, your turds sink. If you do, your turds float. Why am I... Any chance you can react to Reddit's dumbest scammer for Gamer from Mars? Yeah, that's my dude. I don't have any social media besides 40 minutes long. Also get a Beavis booed 5 times plus Hoot Wireless. Yes. I feel like I'm taking fast food orders for the soundboard, but I'm okay with that. My streams are very niche. So, like, even, like, yeah, okay, Phil brings people to the streams. I'll admit that. But even if I wasn't streaming, I still would be watching Phil. Because Phil fascinates me. There's a popular Twitter... Oh, Cosmic, I almost wait. Deep Fryer, I missed a few people. Oh, I got JFE. It helps that the robot companion in Starfield has a really dry wit. It's worth keeping him around to hear what he has to say. I hope I like it. Like I said, I bought it more for what I'm doing with the video. And so far, it looks promising, like I said, with the integrated graphics on that computer that my dad accidentally fixed. We were both just going to say, yeah, we guess we got to, hopefully the company gets back to us because there ain't nothing, you know, we were thinking that the copper pipes had no gas in them, but luckily it was not that. Do I have the Oblivion theme? Slayer, Wet Sticky Vagina, LTG Roast is perfection. Who is that? Play the Oblivion theme, yes. This is turning into a really strange streaming session, isn't it? What do you think of the PlayStation Q? I really don't give a fuck about it. Maybe I'll get one to make a video on it. And I'm like not even really excited for that. I wish more people gave a shit about the mini PCs. Because I think they're fascinating. I get why people don't, though. Because if you're only worried about gaming, why would you spend $500 on that when you could buy a Series X or PlayStation 5? Shit, a Series S will outperform them still graphically. We still got a couple more generations to go before the integrated graphics are toe-to-toe with the Series S. But if you're looking for something that...
Big Smoke from GTA donated $2. Can I get 2 number 9s, a number 9 large, a number 6 with extra dip, a number 7, 2 number 45, 1 with cheese, and a large soda? Congratulations.
Congratulations. Congratulations. Congratulations. Congratulations.
$3,000?
Congratulations. Congratulations. Congratulations.
Try to relax your anus.
Congratulations.
I'll answer the second part, dead man, in a second.
Congratulations. Congratulations. Congratulations.
I'm never blowing bubbles ever again.
Congratulations. 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 Congratulations.
You take the bubbles and shut them up your fucking ass. How about that?
Let the song... I hate that... I wish they would fix that bug, Elgato, where if you stop a song when it fades out, that it'll just, like, pop up random sounds. You guys know where, like, the birds sound like they're about to shit on me. Yeah, Bluetooth in the Xbox controllers sucks dick. Yeah, that's the tweet. I don't really know what else to say. I still use the dongle from Microsoft. That's not Bluetooth, so and it's way more responsive too. Yeah, that's it. You're better off just getting the wireless dongle and using up one of your USB ports so you don't have the connectivity issues. I was just dealing with that on the May 1st Burst PC. And it's gotten better, but it's still shit. So thank you, Elmeco, for the wiener. Maybe by the year 2074, we'll get through Phil Starfield video.
Here's a sledgehammer.
I wanna be your sledgehammer.
He's really trying to make sure people are entertained for this stream. That's what he's doing. I will, to his credit, he had more people watching his stream when I was there for a bit than people are watching mine. Probably because they wanted to see him do dumb shit and clip it, but... Rich, I'm on vacation in my hometown in Florida. Thank you for being a member for over 2 years. Cherubi's Black Walmart Bouncer. Yo, you look like, what rapper is it? I forgot his name. 50 Cent hates him. Well, he's 50 Cent hates a lot of people. But having a hard year with mental health, I can relate to that. Give me breast, boing, and satisfaction. Yes.
Breasts.
Boing. My explosion of satisfaction.
Yeah, he looks like Rick Ross. Was Rick Ross protecting Jeremy? Jeremy from the quartering here, and Rick Ross was watching me take a shit. Oh, man.
Alright, how do I use it?
I may need coffee.
Here, let me try it on this asshole. See? How you fucking like that? How do you like it,
Oh my
shithead?
God.
What are you doing,
Elmeco
Phil?
donated $5. Hey Rich, I forgot rent is due today and I am short $1.50. Mind refunding my super chat wiener? My landlord is up my ass and not in the good way. No daddy no.
Listen. No daddy, no. Do I still have that? I haven't used that in like 30 years. Everything today is 30 years for some reason. Yes!
No, daddy, no. No, daddy, no. No, daddy, no. No, daddy, no.
You fucking burn my balls, I'll burn your ass. Cut your butt cheeks right off.
Stop
How
it,
you
Phil.
like that? Huh? Yeah. Starfield my ass. Take this, you fucker. There, I killed him. Look at that, he's debilitated. Fuck you, you fucking shoot me. Look at him. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Fucking asshole. Alright.
What is he doing?
I guess now we can continue on, right?
I mean, to his credit, I will give him that at least he's not sitting there doing nothing. Which is 90% of the time what he's doing. Yo, dude, is that a fucking... That's a Hugo. That's a fucking Hugo. Not Hugo, Hugo.
John donated $2. This is a test donation for $1 trillion.
I
Breast.
wish. Could you... Listen. Can I do all at the same time? Let's see.
Breasts.
Those cars were so light that two people could lift it up from the back and roll it. That's not like... And I'm not talking like jacked, like roided up dudes. The build quality on those things... You got in a car accident in one of those, man. A mosquito could hit your window and you better be... Thoughts and prayers. What can you get for $3,000? Dude, you get... That's like saying, what Lamborghini can I buy? Should I get a sunroof or not? No, don't insult tinfoil like that, Nitz.
Damn! Took it in the mouth. There we go. Beryllium. Yup, took it right in the mouth.
What I heard, this is a very modded version of the same engine they used with Skyrim and Fallout 4.
Open wide, big boy. No, you can't shoot the story NPCs, only like the jobbers. The ones that are red shirts, right?
I never even heard of a fucking jobber.
Killed at a moment's notice. What is glowing? A glowing material.
Okay, Sniper Wolf.
Oh my God.
Elmeco donated $5. Thanks for not refunding my $1.50 super chat wiener, you cheap fuck. I am now out on the streets and destitute. On the bright side, I made a new friend. His name is Dennis.
Ha ha ha! That was good. God, that's when intro guy was still here, the whole Dennis lore. Man, he donated like $400 in like 2 minutes. He got a 3090. He's like, wait, I didn't mean to donate that much multiple times. Can you refund me? And we almost did. I'm like, wait a second, I can't start that because he must... It takes multiple steps to donate. You can't... You guys know who super chat. It's not like, oh my God, I just donated $1,000. What do I... No. YouTube's like, they give you like 2 or 3 prompts.
Oh my God.
Dr. Sex E. Coco donated $2. This is a test donation for my penis in your ass.
You know what? That was good.
Congratulations.
It's like I bought a 3090, but I can't pay rent. Dude, if you were that on the break, then maybe the 3090 should have been off the table. Oh.
Suddenly we're watching a Neil deGrasse Tyson documentary about space. Excellent. Oh, here we go. Here's your typical Seattle hipster look. The guy who thinks that he's a man because he could grow a beard and a curly mustache. All I mean.
What the fuck is he talking about? What is he talking about? What is, my God? I don't know. I can't.
Fucking idiot. Oh, yes. Look at that. Look at that style. Look at that grace. Look at that stupid shit all over his face.
Phil, it's a beard. He's talking about stupid shit on his face? Oh, yeah, 3070s. Dude, you're making it like a 3070s, like a 1060. No, 3070s are still beastly cards, man.
Oh, yeah, this guy looks like a,
He has my hairstyle.
like a, Kurt Russell style. Maybe you have Kurt Russell.
He's actually right. He's kind of right. That one I'll give Phil. He's right. The Kurt Russellness is definitely there.
In the game. What do you think? Does it even matter? Are we ever really going to see our character?
Dude, make a fap face. But could you imagine, like, someone, like, can you bring in... Oh, imagine you could bring in, like, an image. I know there was a basketball game you could do that. Imagine Phil's fap face in, like, NBA 2K23. Oh, man.
Character? It's a friggin' typical Bethesda RPG.
How do you, duty? How do you sit through this shit? That is, in my opinion, more stressful than like a multi-camera angle review. I don't know how you do it.
It's first person, no? You'll never see this character. You spend 4 hours making them and you'll never see them ever again. Especially because they'll probably have a fucking helmet on for the whole game anyway. Right? No, you do get to see them. It's first and third. It's also...
Like, the benchmarks, like, doing, like... Because I'm going to try to... I got to figure out how to do a semi-digital foundry. Digital Foundry has, like, some proprietary secret sauce with how they actually do some of their frame rates and frame timing graphs and stuff. Like they said, it's proprietary. They won't give it away. But I know you can do some of the graphing that they do. I'd like to do that. I think it's fairly easy, but it's kind of tedious. But it is not as tedious as sitting through an entire fucking fill stream. Just give me benchmarking any day of the week.
Third person. You'll actually see your character a lot. Oh, okay. Here we go. This guy looks the most like me right here, right?
If you give him dark hair and take away some of the wrinkles, you're not wrinkled. And he keeps on talking about his jowls. Phil, if I'm going to be real with you, I don't just shit on you for you don't have jowls, you've just lost weight.
Pretty close resemblance. Let's start with Kurt Russell. Let's see what we can do with Kurt Russell.
Like, Phil is significantly skinnier than when he first started. That's why he's like, oh, I'm old, I have jowls. Like, no, Phil, you used to be fatter, significantly. Like, you saw Phil, the young piglet, as It's a Gundam Review, It's a Gundam USA would say. Like, he was a chunky boy.
Walking style. So how does this...
Yeah, that really does look like Kurt Russell. I'm sorry, I have to agree with Phil on that one.
Work? Oh yeah, he's a beefy boy. He's been eating a lot of those butter jacks.
The fuck is a butter jack?
Oh my god.
What the fuck is a butter jack?
Donated $2. When Jay comes down there, do an entire stream where you finish Blasphemous on your Steam Deck in the back of the room while Jay sits there and watches King Cobra videos and swears your house is haunted by a burrito your brother once knew.
That sounds so fucked up that it might happen. So what is it, butter bean? What the fuck did he order?
Oh yeah.
Buttery Jumbo Jack. That sounds like a gay bear porn where one of the dudes is taking a shit in the other dude's chest. What am I... Oh yeah, just give me a buttery bear jack on the chest, please, Blippy. Alright, maybe I did have too many edibles.
Oh, he's ripped.
That's what he would sound like, too. The only thing I remember, there was some cop video I was watching. The guy was fighting with his mom, and he kept on, like, asking the cop to get his butter burger. It's like, you have the cops here. You might be getting arrested. You're worried about your fucking burger. Kind of sounds like something Phil would do.
Look at that. You can't see it though. He's real beefy, but you can't see it because of the spacesuit. It confines it. You can't even really see it, right? Perfect. Fart Knocker Jones.
I'd like to belch directly into your face right now.
Keep in mind, this is the same man again that says he is beyond these jokes. He's not. The only thing the jokes is if there are breasts on the screen, that's it. This just kind of puts my theory together even more that Phil, his wife has him on a leash. Like, if you could be Fart Knocker Jones, you could talk about lasers to the balls, but there's a pair of even robotic electronic metal titties on the screen, and you have to be, I can't look at breasts. I'm in a happy, satisfying relationship. Why would I want to look at breasts? Point a laser at my penis. I'll probably I would end up playing it on the screen. I'd like to play through I want to play the second Blasphemous, but I want to play through the first one first.
It fits. Alright. Here he is. Fart Knocker Jones. Here it is. My ship landing area explored. Cree Research Lab. Okay. Set as the landing target. Travel. That's what I did before. Okay, are we there now? Is this it? I hope. What is the...
Rubbing gel on my head? I'm actually not. I may get more edibles. I'm not that bad, actually. Can you get 5 now? I'm going to masturbate. And I need to get something. I need to get coffee or something, man. My mouth is dry as fuck.
And now I'm going to masturbate. 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 And now I'm going to masturbate.
Night Streamer donated $3. It's called the Buttery Jack. It's actually a pretty tasty burger that you can get from Jack Off in the Box. Some may say their food sucks, but I think Jack Off in the Box makes some pretty tasty nut-busting burgers.
I don't think there's any in the north, at least around my area in New York. I don't know are they in New York? I haven't seen one. Listen, Jack Off in my box, Bob. I'm going to go get that coffee. Of course, now people are coming in. They're going to be like, all right, I'm leaving because Rich is leaving. Can you hear me right now? Let's see if StreamLabs is going to lose its fucking mind again. Can you hear me? Is there one? I haven't seen it in Poughkeepsie. Not that I'm in Poughkeepsie often. Oh, okay. I was just there the other day walking in the hood, though, because I'm an asshole. Anyway,
Oh my God.
Jafar Stinkburger donated $3. Someone made an EDP 445 character in WWE 2K22. It was just after everyone figured out he is a cupcake connoisseur. Relax the shoulders.
Oh my god. I needed that coffee. Most famous porn video. What the fuck are you talking about? So I think I heard a StreamLabs. I want to give that game another chance. It just annoyed me in the beginning because I think I would like a mindless wrestling game. Like I said, I keep on going back to Dead Island too. That little computer runs that game at 1440p. Yes, with FSR set to performance, but it looks good. It's on a 65-inch TV, and I was like 3 feet away from it. It's just the integrated graphics is like I think because of the success of the Steam Deck, if I could talk today, AMD is really trying to push what their integrated graphics can do. And ever since RDNA 2 dropped, now they're on RDNA 3 for integrated graphics. The leap is monumental. Now, if only their driver support didn't suck fucking dick. All right, let me stop review pontificating about Technology USA.
Waypoint keeps showing the ship. Is that it? I don't even know what's going on. I don't know what the hell's going on. I'm still not there. Look. Deal with the Crimson Fleet. Crete Lab. Travel to the Crete Lab.
I can't even shit on Phil with this stuff because I'm sure I'm going to have those derp moments where common sense things. Like, Rich, press X to enter the ship. I'm pressing Y and nothing's working. Don't believe me? Watch. I'll stream some of it. So, Phil, you can't say I don't keep it straight with you, dude, where I'm just looking to hate on you just for hate. I want to hate on you at all, Phil. I'm unironically a fan of you. But, you know, I can't talk shit about you for something I do. I have no common sense. None. If it wasn't for YouTube tutorials and there was a decent portion of my audience to help me out with Elden Ring, I would have never beat that game. If it wasn't for YouTube, I would have gotten confused at the gate front and been like, where do I go next?
Okay, we made it. I only took 3 tries.
I wonder how I should try it on the cooling gel PC too.
My God.
Richard Masucci donated $2.
Oh, I'm donating
Dad, I
to
just
myself.
got my passport after waiting 4 weeks faster than expected.
Oh shit.
Now time to fly to North Korea and sleep with Kim Jong-un.
He'll behead you first, but sure.
What the hell is this?
Yo, that looks like there's a worm, I think, that if you go near it, it like spits out something that looks exactly like that. It like goes through. Listen, it looks like your circulatory system going along the gravel. It's bizarre.
Oh, uh-oh. Pirates? The ship left me? My fucking ship just left me? And I didn't get free healing?
Guy in the bicycle from Mike Tyson's Punch-Out looks like he's fucking Phil's ear.
That I'm seeing. What's this? Oh, Jesus! Yo, it scared the shit out.
Well, you got lucky with the passport because there's a lot of times that takes, especially in the States. I think Canada's better with their passports, but the States is slow as fuck.
Out of me. A heat leech. It scared the shit out of me. It's my first enemy. Fuck, man. A heat leech. Ew. Toxin? Why am I poisoned? Why am I toxic?
What was he playing? Dark Souls? Remaster of the original. I think it was Dark Souls, right?
You fast traveled on foot. This left your ship and companion behind. You normally have your robot friend here and he talks to you. What? How did I do that? I have no idea. I guess I fucked myself somehow.
That shouldn't be funny. It's the same tire joke, but just a different way. Yeah, we know you fucked yourself, Phil.
Ow.
Oh, low-hanging fruit. I know, but...
I have no idea what I'm doing right now.
A safe unlock novice. Oh god. Fill in all open slots in every layer to open the lock. Select a key and rotate it to the...
Elmeco donated $2. Has intro guy had Jack in the box? They're more of a West Coast thing. Jack has all-day breakfast, tacos, churros, egg rolls, stuffed jalapeno, curly fries, cheesecake, coffee, and even boba. Best place ever.
I feel like I'm going to shit just from what you told me. Why is my doorbell ringing? Makes me... the feds are delivering a burrito. No, it's a fucking moth. Thanks, moth. Boba tea, I think he means, or I think it's how you say it.
Lines up with the gap in the security layer. Slot the key to fill the gaps. What the fuck does that mean? What? What the fuck?
Glad to see. Oh man, I must have had, like, I rubbed my nose. And I had,
Oh my
like, menthol on
God.
it.
Itchy3RD Leg donated $5. Jack off in the box is alright, but I prefer Burger King, when anal beads, Panera Brothel, and olive gagging. My god, what am I saying?
You were getting very perverted. Olive Garden is like, if you don't expect they're going there for actual Italian food, is banging. I haven't been there in a while, but yeah. It's kind of like Papa John's. Like, you don't go there for authentic fucking pizza. You go there because you know it's...
Okay.
Philip Burnell is a man.
How the fuck do I do this? Oh, you swap. What? Huh?
I mean, again, I'm not any better at puzzles.
How the fuck do you do this? Thank you to the person who sent me all the advice. Some people in the stream chat are yelling and screaming. Go fuck yourselves. Seriously, I mean that. I'm tired of it. There's two. This doesn't line up.
See, like, yeah, I know I had that meltdown and called people virgins and shit, but that's Phil. And look, it's gonna happen. Not that it should have happened. Not that I didn't learn from the shit that happened, but you're live streaming. Like, it isn't controllable. But the difference with Phil is that it happens almost on a daily basis.
What the fuck? Alright.
Yeah, I find zero joy in puzzles.
I can undo.
To me, I mean, there's some puzzles that I've actually enjoyed, but it's few and far between. But to me, and this is my opinion, a lot of times puzzles are like, what could be filler? That's my opinion. You could disagree with me, and I know my take on everything is not Bible, obviously. I also suck dick at puzzles, but I just feel like it's like, what could make the game, what could pad the game out?
That's it. I can't undo anymore. So.
Well, Nintendo does good puzzles. I mean, I'm a puzzle idiot, but I do know that Nintendo does good puzzles. That's different.
Oh. I'm gonna have to figure that one out. That's something else. Ah!
What the fuck? What is going on here? Oh yeah, he had another EXE stop working. What is going on here?
A $1 holler from Yuri. Well, I'll have to puke on you first.
Oh, that video that Julie sent me about Quantum. I have to. I know it's like, oh, Rich, stop with Quantum. He's another. I actually recommend that if you want for your like PS4 games and stuff, or if you're like your Xbox One games and backward compatible games for your console, that's actually an SSD, even though it looks like a thumb drive, and it's 2 terabytes. All right, the British new Nostradamus. That's great. Let's go to tick. What? No contact. He doesn't realize that even though your divorce survival guide, it still is. Oh, it actually changed to. Oh, he's turning into a douche. Yeah, that's not sketchy at all. His likes. Where are his videos? Refresh. Oh, here we go. What is the one that Julie sent me? Dude, he's non-stop. He's not... What the fuck? He has a narcissistic traits. Him. Oh, Mitch McConnell. Like, dude, come on. Stop. What is the first one? With Noel.
This narcissist is the way that they are because of the way that they were raised. Their fundamental...
More often than not, these people who become narcissists, or well, they become it because narcissists...
Oh, yeah. We'll watch. I think we've watched this video. Let's watch something new and fresh from Quantum. Then we'll do the gamer from Mars. Yes, 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 yes. You're still emo? Ah, copyrighted music. What the fuck is he doing?
But all I had to do was hang out for a couple years, get a divorce, and then get a nice little settlement at the end.
Bro, you say that with way too much pride and confidence for a guy that is neither good looking or catch. I don't know what is in your Kool-Aid, bro, but like, you're like legitimately a villain. So what?
It's just, I gotta whip it out again. Not my penis. Could you imagine if that guy said this about Quantum? He would probably be trying to take down the video as this music was playing. What the fuck does that have to do with anything, dude? You were such a... Man, you could dish it but can't take it, huh? Yeah, it's weird when he lays down in his bed. He's a weird man. No shit.
Your first wife cheated on you, broke your heart. So now you're going to do it to everybody else because what? You just want to cash out, manipulate these poor, vulnerable women? That's, you know, you're literally a predator, right? Like that's literally like what predators do. They find the weak and vulnerable and then pounce.
Wait, what? He didn't say any of that, did he?
All I had to do was hang out for a couple years, get a divorce, and then get a nice little settlement at the end.
Bro, you say that with way too much pride and confidence.
Yeah, Quantum, are you leaving out good portions of that video? First off, I ain't ever getting married, let alone multiple times. What the fuck is wrong with you?
For a guy that is neither good looking or catch. I don't know what is in your Kool-Aid, bro, but like, you're like legitimately a villain. So what?
Coming from a guy who is legitimately a villain.
Your first wife cheated on you, broke your heart. So now you're going to do it to everybody else because what? You just want to cash out, manipulate these poor, vulnerable women?
Yeah. Well, dude, there was one where he was laying in his bed when he's honeypot. Where he was laying in his bed and he was drunk. It was really weird.
That's, you know, you're literally a predator, right? Like that's literally like what predators do. They find the weak and vulnerable and then pounce.
Like, which he ended up not being weak and vulnerable. You fuck with the wrong person, just like you were thinking with Mischief. Now he's going to college and he's fucking, his part-time job is making videos. Thanks to you. Karma's a motherfucker.
Like, and you post this on social media. The arrogance of this. Like, you are so about this life. Like, dude, what you're saying isn't cool, bro. Like, let me find some woman that's vulnerable and has a lot of money. And...
But did he say that?
No. Bro, like, that was, like, literally disgusting. Like, God, I mean, like, at a certain point, I'm almost hoping, like...
Should we watch Wings or should we, from Tom Dark, I think. If not, I apologize. Or should we watch the other documentary from Gamer from Mars?
There's a law that does two things. One, divorce isn't possible. And two, you can't get remarried because of shit like this, bro. Like, you're literally out here, like, pouncing. Though, to be fair, if the first was an option, then you wouldn't need the second, and that would solve...
I'm going to have to do a poll. I was too lazy to do one, but it's like literally 50-50. Yeah. Let me do it now. And we'll leave it up. We'll watch a couple more videos from it. We'll leave it up. I would put a joke in here, but I know everyone would click the joke, so it's a waste. Should we watch Wings or who is the guy from Gamer from Mars? I don't even know. Lies. I should put that back from Art. Lies. Who's the guy? I'll look him up. Why do I not be fucking lazy? Yeah, there's that new variant going around in before the... Oh my god, they're going to want us to get the jab again. Hey, you realize you get fit to get the jab yearly for the flu vaccine? You're a fat cock, thank you. Yeah, gee, it's almost like there's an election coming up. That's why he's doing shit with marijuana. How convenient. What the fuck was I doing? Gamer from Mars. I wasn't doing him, but you know what I mean. Wings or... These 7 events ruined GameStop. What? I'm actually more interested in this. Wings or GameStop. There you go. So we'll go back and look at more of the... We will poll it till 10:15. I didn't think that... God damn. Okay, the shirt's coming off. DK music? Do I still have it? Dude, I don't. I have this for a substitute. Steam Deck's CPU is a bottleneck for it. Review Simp USA. We have an actual simp here. I got a kiss of bourbon. What am I doing? I could just play this all night and not do anything else. I may finish it on stream. Like, you guys could actually help me find, like, Castlevania samples, like, voice samples. Like, I have a whole bunch of ideas. So, you know, I know how I got those drums. I have an app. And I have no guilt about this. Here's why. I'll explain. You used to have to buy drum samples from, like, Hip Hop Beats or Bob'sBangingBeats.com. All they would do is just steal the drum samples. There's only one dude I know, shout out to Diaz Millennia, who actually used to make his own drums and compress them and actually sell them, and he did the work. The rest of the places where you used to buy those, they were probably just stealing them from him. But there's an app here. It's machine learning. It uses Spleeter. Now, so say... it doesn't hip hop, whatever kind of music you're producing. Say that you could be producing country and you like the kick and snare they have in there for a track you're producing. You go to. Let me let Richard Simmons speak first.
The Jostler donated $2. Rich, I don't appreciate your bad mouthing of Craig. He's apolitical. Travis is a savior to the LGBTQ community. Listen, cook your own dog? No child should have to do that. Dogs should be raw and living. Also,
dogs should be
beats,
raw
my man. If
and
you need
living.
beats, I program.
I actually know how to program too. I program in Acid. I know how to sequence in Acid Pro. And I use to chop samples Acid Pro, and I use SoundForge. This is Spleeter. Now, so say you have a drum, like you hear these drum, that happens to me all the fucking time. If I'm listening to like a track from The Alchemist, or I'm like, oh my God, that kick and snare. It'll take me 40 years. It used to be that way to try to find the same thing. At best, you could hope that there was a drop in the song where the kick or the snare was, and you could get it without the rest of the music or the artist singing or rapping. This actually takes everything and does a good job. Like, look, you could hit parts to separate. It's small, so you probably can't see it, so I'll say it. So you could do 2 parts. You could do the vocals and the accompaniment. 4 parts: vocal, bass, drums, other. And then you could go balls deep and go vocals, bass, drums, piano, other. And it'll separate everything and keep it pretty clean. So if you want those drums without the rapper or the melody, and you just want the drums so you can make your own record, there you go. And it's better than the shit. Acid Pro has similar software in it, but Acid Pro's version of it's not as good. It's okay, but it's not as good as this. And this is free. At least it was free. Is there an update for it? Help, Spleeter, Core, Upgrade, Advanced. I don't know. Maybe there is, but I'm too lazy to look right now. How the hell do we even get on that? I am completely lost right now, and I'm on it. Oh, yeah, Quantum.
Of a lot of things. People weren't serious about marriage.
Yeah, even for what you do, Jostler? Yeah, dude, get that. If you want to try to make a baseline for that Bloodline shit, you're more than welcome to, too. Yeah, dude, I have the C2, the 42-inch, the small one. I love it. Even though I have a very lukewarm relationship with LG, to put it nicely. Yeah, Chris, it's free. So if you think it sucks, it's what did it cost you? 2 minutes of time to download? You won't think it sucks, though. Trust me.
Marriage wouldn't have a way out of it. And the people who literally...
Also, Dreams, thank you, by the way. And I hope the music and birds and kissing...
do what you're doing wouldn't be able to abuse people like that. Like that, you know that's abuse, right? Like, I'm just going to say this right now, bro.
What happened, Cosmic? Did I miss you? Oh, you have the Gamer from Mars request, and I just... What happened here? You're mad at me for something. How about we do both? Maybe not tonight, but we'll do both.
Oh my God.
Birdman donated $2. Rich, are you going to review the Lenovo Legion Go? It comes out in October.
No. I don't even want review units. I have gotten a deluge of Steam Deck competitor review units. I don't want to deal with there's too many. I may make I'm still going to make a video on that. Not may. I'm going to. I'm tired of them. And they're all such iterative upgrades. Like, yeah, I think we need a new Steam Deck, but Valve is doing it smart. They learn from their mistakes of the Steam machine, and they're not coming out with 75 of them. Rich, I know this may be a controversial take, but I'm just going to come out and say it. Philip Burnell is a man.
Philip Burnell is a man.
Another idiot who watches Rich. Femboy Tyler's in the building. Haven't seen you in a minute, bro. It's good. Oh, I thought you were being sarcastic, Cosmic. My apologies. I read the rube wrong, dude. Sorry. That's all it was. That is the problem with the internet, is that there's context lost with text. No pun intended. Yeah, Chris Dennis, 2,000%. It's like you buy something from Ioneo or from even GPD, 1X Player, and I forgot the other weird-ass name. And it's like 2 seconds later, there's another iterative upgrade. I'm like, no one wants to see this anymore. Like, that's why, like, Linus was talking about it too with the mini PCs. As much as they fascinate me, and I think the one I'm going to do on Starfield is going to do well. But in general, it's like they come out with 8 billion of them a month. How many more of these PCs can people want to see, whether it be the handhelds or the little PCs? It's like, what the fuck? No, it's good. I'm entertained. So my apologies, Cosmic. I misinterpreted. Anyway, I could. So GameStop, and he did the Reddit one. You said Reddit's dumbest scammers. Oh God! Now I'm tempted. All right, I'm biting. And I'll see what my energy levels are at.
Light of...
Wait, we got to get live. Hold on. No. Stop. I want lies back on the soundboard. I am not. Lies needs to be on the soundboard if we're watching art videos. Lies. There it is. Oh, nice. It's a shortcut right there. Intro, guys. Sniff. Here it is. Here it is. So what do I want to get rid of on the soundboard? I have another XL. I just don't have room for it up on the desk. Yeah, this could go. We don't use that often. Where is it?
Lies.
Dual watching vids. Oh, yeah, Volition, you guys met. Yeah, it just sucks, man. Because there's so much potential with Saints Row, but no one's going to want to go near it. No one's going to want to go a mile near it now because it's been so... And people weren't thrilled with 4, and they were hoping that Saints Row 2022 was going to be the rebirth. Even though I kind of liked 4. I thought 3 was better, but 4 wasn't bad. It was pretty good. Nope. Made 4 seem like a masterpiece. Good job. Yeah, I got to play the first 2. I started at the 3rd. I even liked Red Faction Guerrilla, I think it was. The one where you were in third person, where the destructible... all the environments were destructible. That's part of the allure of Red Faction, but...
Fedoras are awesome. Fedoras are awesome. Fedoras are awesome.
Starting off originally as a website known for fedora-wearing neckbeards, over time Reddit became the de facto forum for any subculture online. And within the depths of these subreddits were degenerate scammers that wanted to take your money. What if there was an island full of dedicated users of Reddit? It sounds like a utopia, at least it did to much of their user base. Talks of Reddit Island date as far back as 2010. The idea was simple.
I was afraid I was going to have like a Wings of Redemption snot rocket, so...
To populate a remote sanctuary with only Redditors. Given how expensive such a purchase would be, it may seem completely unfeasible. Yet hundreds of users were determined to make it a reality. The project was seen as a chance to create a society free from the plight of stupidity. This idyllic civilization would include weed farms, on-site data centers, and ecotourism. It was so enticing that it survived as prospects soared into the multi-millions. By 2012, the dream proved persistent enough to receive a profile on Gawker. Of course, that was before they realized the actual dollar amount was just the start of their troubles. Their sights were set on Current Island, located just off the coast.
Wait, so they were going to buy Reddit Island? It's like the most neckbeard shit I've ever heard. I'm going to move to Reddit Island and fuck a fleshlight in paradise. The real virgin. Seriously, dude. Come on.
Coast of the Bahamas. This required careful navigation of their complex political climate. Mark Wells, the self-appointed leader, was unable to handle that responsibility. He would end up having to profusely apologize to get another phone call, only to be rejected once more. The author surmises, there are few places on Earth I could imagine wanting to spend time less than a remote island populated solely by hundreds of hardcore users of the social news site Reddit.
Yeah, seriously.
Forget the island, dude. Launch a startup.
Yeah. A womanless island. Like, which, hey, if that's your thing, that's different. But a womanless island with a bunch of dudes that take a shower once a month. File that under the absolute last place I ever want to be.
The effort failed for another 4 years before being abandoned. While one would expect this to mark the end, that shockingly couldn't be further from the truth. In fact, Reddit Island would pick up traction again over 5 years later. On April 30th, 2021...
Of course, he's a fat guy wearing a Spider-Man costume. You know what? I have the bear costume right out my door. I have to eventually make that happen. Just like I mean to make the Pokemon stream happen.
A post was made to our memes. If Redditors wanted to,
I just needed, like, a break from streaming. Not that I wasn't working on other shit, I was, but...
they could join together and buy an island for a meme. The image received over 32,000 upvotes, sparking a site-wide trend. As discussions flooded popular communities, they eventually created a new subreddit called Reddit_Island. It amassed over 25,000 members across the span of 3 days. Now, most of that activity was in jest, evident by the spread of laughably bad suggestions. For example, listing the official language as Memeglish.
This has to be a joke. Please tell me these people were joking.
And declaring their allegiance to Keanu Reeves. There was even a push to rename it to Meme Island.
Why, thank you, Jessica.
Elon Musk. But in the midst of this ridicule were genuine...
Of course they wanted to attract Elon Musk. Of course they did. And I guarantee you, most of these guys who wanted this unironically watch Andrew Tate.
attempts to organize. That culminated on...
Why do the islands look like two breasts? Am I going crazy?
May 25th, when the community was introduced to its savior. He came on a fresh account called Island Owner Alt. I've been reading about your attempts to buy either an island or town, and I think I might be able to help you guys out. I own a small island, about 120 acres, that my grandfather purchased about 40 years ago. As of right now, I only have a small cabin built on it, and it's been a dream of mine to build a community.
Yeah, buy me an island so you can use Dogecoin. And I could be with nothing but neckbeards on two islands that look like breasts, because that's the closest we'll ever get to a pair of breasts, minus our own.
There for several years now. If you guys are willing to help fund any construction or legal costs, I'd be happy to help set up a self-sufficient society of Redditors there. Please DM me if you're interested, mods. Immediately, the stranger was given moderator status and labeled an official board member. The sub was jammed with people hailing him as a messiah. That heightened after he made a second post affirming it would happen. He revealed that it would be located off Cuba and outlined a variety of investments necessary for the project. If anyone would like to chip in with the costs, my PayPal is as follows. Any amount is much appreciated. Donors will have their usernames engraved on a plaque.
Man, that is trippy when you're stoned right there. I'm going to be having nightmares about that tonight.
To commemorate their contributions. In total, the man received $700 in donations. Though his proposal was met with overwhelming support, there was reason for concern. He appeared reluctant to provide any specific information. This forced the community to craft plans off speculation alone. The most popular theory named the island Cayo Rabi Horcado. It was covered in trees which would have to be cut down. This became the foundation for a long list of issues that were to be addressed early on. Unfortunately for them,
bunch of fucking Reddit fucking mod virgins trying to buy an island. You can't make this shit up.
the plan would never get that far. Initially, the island owner was able to quell fears by posting beach photos to his profile. They were unique and didn't appear anywhere else online, but that was only a temporary relief. To ensure he was telling the truth, they demanded to see proof. This led him to post a copy of the deed. It was convincing enough on its face to garner hundreds of upvotes. Yet upon scrutiny, several inconsistencies became apparent. The text was written in 2 languages, with the title in Spanish but the body in English. The latter was filled with spelling errors. The coordinates listed were off, leading to a random field in India. However, the smoking gun came from those familiar with the country's laws. He's asking for donations to PayPal, which is not approved for use in Cuba, so he's at least working with someone in the States. It is difficult to send money from the States to Cuba. It has to be done via Western Union and must be picked up by a Cuban national.
Yeah, due to the, I forgot what it's called. Like, you still can't get Cuban cigars, right?
Western Union is not working anymore in Cuba. This is a scam. To state the obvious, it was a mistake to accept the man with open arms. He used his newly appointed powers to silence criticism.
Well, no shit.
Critics were forced to seek refuge in a new sub, which he then visited to defend himself.
You want to make a Reddit island? Think about how I don't even. I'm assuming that wasn't being said as a joke, where they have Dogecoin as the currency. Come on, dude. Fucking people living in fantasy worlds. Isn't that idiot who did that, like, vacation with Ja Rule? He did jail time. He's trying to make another fucking show. Give me a break. These fucking freaks. And people are already buying tickets. What is wrong with you? The guy went to jail for being I guess some people just have so much money they don't know what to do with it.
Lasted an entire day until the backlash.
Like, the food they gave there was like bread with a piece of cheese on it and like a tomato with 4 pieces of lettuce. And these people paid like how much to go to that stupid event? Who the fuck would fly to an island to see Ja Rule sing anyway? What is it, 2001?
Finally caught the attention of mods. He was unceremoniously banned with the decision made known in a PR.
Honestly, Reddit sounds like it should have been what PlayStation Home was trying to be. Bring PlayStation Home back, make Sony great again, make Sony humble again, and yes, breasts.
PSA. They called for anyone who donated to file chargebacks. The next day, a private exchange was posted by a donor. Is it true? Have we been fooled? Yep, you got scammed big time. Sick. Have an absolutely horrible day. While his scheme completely...
He's just flat out admitting he scammed people? What the fuck, man? What is wrong with people, dude? Oh yeah, I don't have Jay tomorrow, so either I'm editing, if there is anything to talk about, or I'm just filming tomorrow. I'm filming either way, but... He's like, yeah, surprise, motherfucker.
Unraveled, it was clear the jig was up. Because of this, the swindler started mocking his victims openly. He wrote on the aforementioned bunker, "Thanks for your money, suckers." Following this, the account...
Wait, is he from the States? Did I miss that part? Did I pull an XQC? Because if he's from the States, he is just burying himself. He can absolutely be held accountable for this, I'm pretty sure.
Account was suspended, with it being unclear if the funds were ever returned. Most have come to accept that he got away with it, completely unpunished. The controversy was quick to escape Reddit and go viral. It became the subject of a YouTube video that has amassed nearly 2 million views. This earned it a legacy as one of the site's most embarrassing moments. With that said, this still isn't the end of the story.
He's from the States. He's fucked.
A year later, one of the original planners returned after almost a decade. His name was Crypto Don, and he'd spent the past 5 years in prison. He claimed it was for trying to create a free society in the Republic of Honduras. Now that he was free, he intended to revive Reddit Island as a nation run on cryptocurrency. It was described...
price of crypto fluctuates like my mood. One day a loaf of bread will cost you $1. The next day it'll cost you $2,000.
Described as a libertarian approach, with bizarre plans to set up an oil rig. That discussion continues to this day with a later...
Yeah, good luck using the fluctuating price of crypto to buy anything practically.
Ideas including a television deal to provide residents a source of income, even with official endorsements from the board.
And isn't it disastrous that it's being ran on Bitcoin where people are buying and selling like for goods?
It's been met with mixed reception. There aren't many hopes left to dash, with the sub losing 8,000 members since the island owner incident. Though it's unclear if this effort is earnest.
In Kyoto we trust.
Given its decade-long failure, most have come to view Reddit Island as a bygone dream. One of Reddit's most popular communities is Ask Me Anything, abbreviated as IAMA. While the most famous are celebrities, it allows anyone to take questions from the World Wide Web. That was the case on December 9th, 2016, when a user named Craftistic shared his story. The man explained that he'd recently been evicted and was now homeless. This left him stranded.
They're very suspect, femboy. And they always make it like they're the victim and people buy it, though. They're just trying to silence me. No, they aren't. You're a fucking asshole.
In the streets of Calgary, where the winter hit depths of negative.
Have corrupt governments try to actually silence people? Yes, of course. I'm not naive. But
25 degrees. I have no family, so I'll likely be calling a shelter. I've been out searching for days for work. The sympathetic tale went viral as the thread was flooded with support. Those from the area offered food and clothing, while others sent upwards of $150 directly. They even set up a GoFundMe which raised over $300. It was a rare display of generosity amongst strangers. So much so that the story made local headlines to celebrate goodwill amidst the holidays. But as you can guess, not everything was as it seemed. The first hint of this came after Craftistic declined a local job offer. His excuse was that he wanted to stay closer to his parents, an odd response given that he previously said he had no family. Then they realized certain details didn't line up. In his original post, the man claimed to sleep outside and warm up in shops. That was contradicted in a comment where he spoke about moving out later that day. This meant he'd been homeless for less than 12 hours, casting doubt on his heartfelt answers about life. I appreciate the little things. A meal,
the token daddy? Who's the token daddy?
Smile and hugs. 3 weeks earlier, the man referenced having a roommate. They were so close that they discussed collecting adult films together. This, as well as his habitual use of drugs, were omitted from his recount. These disparities prove that he couldn't be taken at his word. But it wasn't long after that they found
The edibles have kicked in. I will suck Coco's dick. That's just great.
Further digging revealed he'd been playing games and uploading videos at the exact same time as the AMA. This revelation spread rapidly. Those hurt by his betrayal spammed it across the comments section. Can
I be honest, nothing against art. I'm not really feeling this, though. It's kind of boring me. This is why I don't do like Phil does. Oh, pay me to send me a video. It's like, eh. Do not come.
I'm gonna come.
I'd rather watch his other one on, yeah, it's just not, that's not clicking with me. I'd rather watch, like, Twitch scammers. Oh, yeah, he had another meltdown. Or, MitchMcConnell.exe stopped working. Yeah, my apologies, dude. It's just not clicking with me.
Only if you pre-order Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 at GameStop. Power to the players.
Much different time.
Upon acquiring EB Games in 2005, GameStop became the premier location for anything video game related for a certain generation of people, including myself. The midnight launches for the new Halo, Call of Duty, or Smash Bros. Games were
different time, man.
Massive events, but somewhere along the way, the luster started to fade.
there barely is even midnight events now. Maybe when there's a new console. That's about it. God, you would see commercials, especially during the 7th generation, commercials all the time. Buy the premium edition of this and get this fucking figurine or this swag or swag, whatever the fuck they call it. And people ate it up, dude. But now everyone just downloads their fucking games. At least I don't think I've bought a single physical 9th gen game for 9th gen consoles, save the Switch.
And over the past 13 years or so, this downfall has led to some very strange stories coming out of the once retail juggernaut. In January of 2010, James Collins bought a used copy of Dragon Age Origins from a GameStop store in Hayward, California. James paid...
You know, it just wasn't clicking, dude. And if it doesn't click with me, then I'm just like XQC and I start humping the floor, which you probably would want to see.
$54.99 plus tax for the game, $5 less than what he would have had to pay for a new copy. Part of what drove his purchase was the box cover, which promoted extra characters and side quests that he could download for free after using the one-time use code inside. What James would find upon opening the case weeks later, however, was that the free content promised had already been claimed by a previous owner, and would cost $15 to access.
So it would make the game more expensive than it originally fucking was. That's when games were still $59.99. The good old days of a few months ago. When games are that price. Yeah, that's when the publishers, that was their grift back then, or their scheme to try to stop, because that's when they really hated used games, when people were still buying a lot of physical copies. So to de-incentivize people from buying a used copy and buying it new, they would have a code for, like, if you don't have this code, or you buy a used copy, you didn't have this code, you couldn't play multiplayer, or you'd miss out on a part of the game or whatever. It was bullshit. They stopped doing that fairly quickly.
Meaning that he would have to pay $10 more for the same amount of content that he would have obtained had he bought the game new. Naturally, he was pretty annoyed, and decided to do something about it.
Did Battlefield 3 have that, Sexy Coco? I can't believe I call you like you're actually Sexy Coco. I'm picturing a muscular black man just sitting there on his shirtless on his iPad.
Like most true gamers would after losing a full Hamilton, in March of 20...
Yeah, because they wanted to stop the fizz people from buying used copies. Because that's when the GameStop was a juggernaut back then. And their juggernautness, that's not really a word, but I made it up. A lot of it came from my ass.
I'm not going to put it in a bottle and breastfeed it to you.
But GameStop was making a killing with used games back during the 7th gen, and the publishers hated it. Hated it.
2010, James, represented by law firm Barron & Budd, filed a class action lawsuit against the retailer for deceptive advertising. In the words of the suit,
as a result of GameStop's deceptive and misleading practices, consumers who purchased used games from GameStop unknowingly find that they must pay an additional fee to access the full game they thought they purchased.
The lawsuit also...
Yep, and that's what the publishers wanted. The publishers are absolutely overjoyed that most games are bought digitally now.
Also pointed out that because consumers only had 7 days to return a used video game, by the time many customers realized that they didn't really have access to the advertised additional content, their window to get a full refund had already expired. The lawsuit concluded in its indictment of GameStop's conduct by challenging their motives as a company.
GameStop, who makes nearly $2 billion from the sale of used video games, is aware of this issue and continues to fail to alert customers that this content is not available on used games. As a result,
Wow, GameStop being unethical?
What? No way.
Let me put my shirt back on, excuse me. Oh.
GameStop tricks consumers into paying more for a used game than they would if they purchased the same game and content new.
In April of 2012, GameStop settled James' lawsuit. Included in the settlement was a stipulation that for the next 2 years...
The fuck? I saw an X and I'm like, let me make sure it isn't something important. Like Classy Tech sending me a picture of Quantum smacking his penis against the back of his Motel 8.
In California, the retailer would have to post online notices and in-store signs
And he
to
looks
alert
hard.
customers that, for used games, downloadable content may require an additional purchase. On top of this, the settlement mandated that GameStop provide a $15 reimbursement to all of their
What's
Power Up
up,
members
Greyline?
who bought used games which had misleading advertisements on the box. A list that almost certainly included Dragon Age Origins. In the end, James got his justice, and this was only the beginning of the retail giant's problems. We'll learn more about these issues after a word from our sponsor. As a YouTuber with over 1 million subscribers, over the years I've had creepy people try to pull up information about me. It's just part of the job. With Delete Me, I'm able to be prepared for these problems.
I may actually have to look into this. Not that I haven't been nuclear doxxed for like a decade now.
Whether you're a
Close to it anyway.
content creator or just someone who values their privacy, Delete Me allows you to protect yourself from people being able to know too much about you. This is a problem because data brokers collect huge amounts of personal identifiable information and package it all together to create profiles and listings with your personal information. These include things like social security numbers, birthdays, information about your relatives, past and recent addresses, and much more. With Delete Me, you could add in all that information, and then it will search the web to find out where it's available. And once you become informed about this, they will then go to work trying to get it scrubbed as best as possible. This provides the same service as a specialist for a fraction of the
Just
cost.
drank coffee.
This is very helpful because it will prevent the chance of you being doxxed, harassed, or attacked online. On top of this, it will make a scammer's job much more difficult if they're trying...
I don't skip ads. I've done it like once or twice. I regret doing that. I don't skip ads if I'm watching someone's video.
trying to do a phishing scheme against you or any of your loved ones. With
They're allowing me to watch it. Why can't I allow people to see their sponsor? You know?
new developments in AI technology, there has never been a scarier time to have your identity stolen. And because of that, it's important to try to minimize how much your information is out there on the World Wide Web. So to try out Delete Me for yourself so you're not as vulnerable online, click the link in the description down below and use the code GAMER at checkout. This will allow you to...
That's just how I feel. I know people skip the ads. I used to do it from time to time too. I regret it. I don't think it's fair. If I'm going to have commentary over their content, why can't I? It's a minute long, you know? Minute and a half at most.
To get 20% off your order. On October 21st, 2010, America's favorite gaming retailer made the news for quite a serious reason. At around 10:30 a.m., 23-year-old Alexander Paget set fire to the inventory of a GameStop in the
Oh, yeah, dude. That was their thing, Will be. You could literally buy... I think there used to be YouTube videos of it. You could go buy a game. Just buy it. You have to take the wrapping off. You could go to like the same store or a different store and be like, yeah, I'm trading this in. It could be like the day the game came out. They'll give you like $25-$30 and they'll put it back on the shelf for $5 cheaper than it would be retail, and they would make insane amounts of profit. Those days are done though, or close, or almost completely done.
Roseville Galleria Mall in California. Employees said that he entered the store holding a tank of kerosene. While he at first only babbled incoherently to himself, the troubled young man quickly declared to everyone in the store that he was armed with a rifle and ordered everyone out. Clerks later informed police that he told them his sister was captured and in trouble. Once the shoppers and employees fled, he set the store aflame and barricaded himself inside. The fire alarms...
This reminds me... I don't know who here watches police activity. There was this dude that went nuts in the mall. He ended up killing an off-duty cop. And he was just walking. I believe he had a firearm. And they shot him. He went to the ground. And he just got back up. and just started walking with holes in him like he was a fucking zombie. And they shot him again, and he finally went down. I don't know, just seeing this. A lot of crazy shit happens at malls. Then there was this other dude. The cop ended up getting in trouble. I don't know if I agree with the cop getting in trouble, because I've seen what people, even if you have like a machete or something, or a baseball bat, you could put a couple holes in a motherfucker and they could still swing at you and kill you. But the cop ended up getting in trouble. But this dude was in Walmart, and dude, the guy hit him with a taser. He was still holding the bat. He didn't go down. He was still looking like he was trying to swing the bat, and the cop shot him. And I guess he shot him right near his heart. The dude dude just dropped the bat, though. He's like, yeah, I'm taking my ball and going home. He walked normal for a second. For like 30 seconds, actually. He just went boom. I was like, and then I read, because I always look further into it. And I'm like, wait, this cop got in trouble for it? Like, there's another video of a dude where they were trying calmly. The cops were patient. He had like an argument with his wife. Why am I talking about all this from watching a fucking still image? But anyway. And he just went into an apartment. And the guy, they were trying to talk sense to him, and they see him. They were looking for him in this other apartment. All of a sudden, they see him down the steps, and the cops are like, he was holding a lead pipe. And they were like, put the lead pipe down. He was like, no. And he comes, and he was running at them, so the cops started firing. But even after the bullets were in him, he still clocked the cop over the head and knocked out the cop. That's why everyone's like, oh, it should only take one bullet. I'm like, motherfucker, it's not a video game. Like, you don't just blink and go away because you got shot. Like, you don't necessarily, and you could still do a lot of damage to people. And a lot of people don't understand that. They think it's like, oh, you took a bullet, so obviously you're going to stop dead in your tracks. Sometimes. You got if you want real lights out, you got to aim for the head, but sometimes it's not possible. And maybe you don't, a lot of time, the cops don't want to kill the person. They may just want to incapacitate them. And one thing you learn from watching a lot of cop videos is that tasers are fucking garbage.
Soon alerted
I don't even know why we went there, but there we were.
mall security, prompting the police to arrive and evacuate the entire mall. Though Paget did not give himself up at first, he eventually decided a jail cell.
There was this one dude. He was like a hillbilly dude. He was running away from the cops. Why am I even watching the video? And he went. There was a Middle Eastern dude. I guess he like ran a garage, and there was the one building in front. And this was on Police Activity. If you want to watch it, they put up like 8 billion videos a day. Good luck finding it. I can't watch it here for obvious reasons. And he went there, and he had a knife up, I think, to the guy, and the poor guy in the booth just running his garage. And man, the good thing the cop had good aim, because as he was like saying, "Oh, he literally popped him in the head, and it was lights out." But the thing is, even if you're a good shot, there's just sometimes you don't want to shoot him in the head because you don't want to kill him, and secondly, they may be running at you with a pipe. And you may not, you can't get the headshot.
Was better than the smoldering flames and surrendered without incident, leaving his backpack in the store. Because no one knew if it contained explosives, the firefighters stood by and waited for the bomb squad to arrive and go in. As they bided their time, it appeared as though the overhead sprinkler system had tempered the flames, as the smoke stopped rising from the shopping center. Around 1:30, however, the fire erupted out of control, ripping down parts of the mall roof and forcing the bomb squad to withdraw just as they were about to finally reach.
Why is this boring me? This just isn't clicking with me, man. Is it me? Maybe it's me. I'll admit it. I'm just going on tangents. I'm just telling random fucking stories. Oh. Yeah, but if someone's coming at you with a knife, and even after you put a bullet in them, they are still attempting to stab you and do, what do you do then? What do you do? And you use less lethal. The taser doesn't work, even if though you see that the nodes are attached to him. What do you do? Just get stabbed? You know, you don't have to. Before you stab me, could we go to court first?
The backpack. The fire raged on for hours, causing damage to the city's main economic engine as it spread to adjacent stores until it was finally extinguished in the early evening.
Yeah, I'm not feeling the energy, man. I'm not feeling the energy. I may actually end the stream because I want to film me installing the SSD in that computer. Jay's not here tomorrow, so I gotta film the DK Oldies video with my dad. I'll stream. I don't want to say how long, though, because I may actually do more shit. But yeah, while I still have some energy left, because I feel it fading. Install the SSD while shirtless. Listen, Deadman, I will be back tomorrow, but I don't want to say long stream, because then I won't be able to do a long stream. And they're like, oh, there Rich goes again, saying he's going to do something, and he doesn't. And you know what? People are right. I do that. So I'm going to stop that habit now. So I'll be back tomorrow. There was an insane... I mean, the viewership was a little bit lower, but the support tonight was like if I had 2,000 viewers here. It's strange how that happens. I have above average viewership. It's I think because people like I could keep up with them, and people, you know, like, hey, that was great. I gave him $5 and the fat fuck ignored me. No, you didn't bore me, dude. You didn't bore me. I just feel my energy fading, and that's why if I'm boring, then I'd rather stream another time, you know? What's going on, Jennifer Walters? What did Astro Zombies say? You're saying my point exactly? My point. Where is Ass Cheek Zombies? All right, I'm totally lost. That's the thing. I don't need to beg, dude. That's, No, you're Cosmic. No, it's making me leave having to install an SSD. It's not Cosmic. I was like, I really should do that tonight. All right, I'm going to shut the fuck up. I'm going to go do that before I just don't do it at all. I'm losing my voice anyway. You hear that?
The Jostler donated $2. I'll just dream about you making J-cum. Good night.
Oh, that's disgusting. Go watch Phil play fucking, Go watch Phil play, Brown Starfield. I would say tell him Rich sent you, but then he would bitch. Do not say that to him. I'm not saying that with reverse psychology either. Just go watch him and watch him be an idiot. Good night. He's playing Street Fighter. Even better. Go. Entertainment. It's free. Good night.